our blog is like fairly new, and our readers are kind of like basically interested in new music. Like, we feature a lot of, I guess, newer artists and like all that kind of stuff. So like they're more looking to find new music. Now, why would people care about Brave Shores? Like, why should they come listen to you guys?
Oh, well, it's next hot as shit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're as new as they get.
Yeah.
We're not like, I guess the one thing that's kind of interesting is that I don't even know if we're really unique in this way. Probably a lot of people like this, but we come from more like rock and roll background, and the whole electro pop world has been a little bit of a new hat we put on, and so for that reason, it's kind of exciting because we might be. It's kind of like, you know, somebody who's never like worked in film before makes their first film, and they kind of have like beginner's luck, and
for sure.
they fluke out on some things, and that's exactly what we have been enjoying, just sort of fluking out on synthesizer sounds and new sounds. It's all new. We're just embracing the experiment.
Yeah, and that's, I guess, totally the energy on stage is us just sort of looking at each other like, all right, here we go.
So, like, as you're, like, as fans kind of experience it, you're kind of experiencing it too, because you don't really know, I guess, what direction kind of, I guess, you're going. Like, you know what direction, but you didn't know at the time, so, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just got that nice new shoe feeling.
Exactly. So, I guess, when it comes to songwriting, do you think it's the lyrics that affect the music, or the music that affects the lyrics? Like, or is it kind of combination of the two?
Normally it starts with music, and then you just sort of sing out, and the words normally start with maybe like gibberish. There's sort of like emotions, and eventually you kind of like have to keep your mind open to, you know, whatever sort of spirits or energy is talking to you, and the words will just sort of fit sometimes, and you'll find yourself either saying something or you think of a word, and you'll just know when it marries. What's that?
And I said you chase a feeling.
Yeah, you chase a feeling, and you know, sometimes the words will just sort of reveal themselves, and you know they're the right ones when they fit.
Okay, yeah, no, that totally makes sense, because,
usually if you sing something out and then you feel like puking after, you know it's not the right lyric.
Yeah, that's like, you don't want to do that every night after you sing that certain lyric, but for sure. So I just heard the new song that you put out on May 1st, I believe, or May.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, I really enjoy it. So I'm guessing, is that, I guess, the process behind that song? Is that exactly how it worked out? Music and then kind of lyrics just followed, and that?
Oh, totally. It was just a vibe. One vibe, and sometimes all it takes is just like one note or two, or just a little chord progression, and then you kind of build like a circle equally outside of that one vibe right in the middle. You try to just keep true to that one thing. So that goes for the music and lyrics.
Yeah, we're really excited to have that song out there now, because I think out of all the songs on the EP, that one sort of wrote itself really quickly, and both of us immediately liked it right away. And I think Jay wrote the majority of that one, and he kind of had a night with it. He showed me the next day, and we were immediately just like, "This is a great track. We love this song. It's entirely type of sound we want to be chasing here."
Yeah, no, exactly. I guess I could say, like, I had the exact same reaction as soon as, like, I heard it, like, maybe, like, I don't know, like, 20 seconds, I was in love with it, too, so I guess,
thank you.
yeah, no, it was amazing. You guys are kind of, like, blowing up now, like, you kind of, like, are known for, like, a little bit now, but what do you think you guys will be doing in, let's say, 5 years? Like, what do you hope to be doing? And, like, I guess I know you'll be doing music, but, like, where do you hope to be, I guess, in that sense?
Well, it's kind of hard to answer because, like, the thing that I hope not to be is predictable.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, sort of hard to say because I'd like to just say that, you know, in 5 years from now, we'll be doing something that we could have never imagined now.
Mm-hmm.
Something that kind of really fuels our enjoyment of this project is the fact that it did start kind of out of nowhere, and we kind of just launched into it with a bit of a sort of, you know, leaping out without knowing what's going to catch us, and we're kind of in a little bit of a new territory of music, and we kind of want to keep that going, so that might mean changing things up or doing some unexpected stuff. So I would say that, you know, whatever it is, we want it to be exciting and fresh for us.
Exactly. So
which hopefully then translates to the ears of the audience.
Which is exactly what you want to do, and exactly. So, what can people expect from your performance? I know you said you like high energy and like kind of unexpected, but like I guess like what can they expect? Like I don't know how else to word it, but like
yeah, they're probably gonna be, you know, there are two of us up there, and we sort of take turns really either taking the front of the stage or sharing vocals, and I kind of run around a bit. And it's just, like I said, we capture that raw energy, so we don't really know yet. Each show we've been playing has been really different. So it's kind of, we set everything up, and then we just sort of leave it up to our moods and the crowds and, you know, how many fuck-ups we're making.
They want to just groove out and get a good vibe going.
For sure. So I guess with that being said, what is like one thing that you enjoy really seeing in a crowd? Like, I guess people moving, but like what is that one thing that you're just like, or even a time that you saw something in the crowd that made you guys like excited and were like, yeah, like it's awesome.
I mean, dancing is always great, but you can always tell when somebody's sort of like doing that sort of head bob thing where they're not talking to their friends, they're kind of in their own little world, and they're just sort of like, maybe they have their eyes closed or something, and you can just tell, like, oh, this is working with you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can tell, even if like you're playing like some show where maybe the audience cares more about the hockey game that's playing behind you on a big screen, like the one we just did in Montreal. But there's still, you can still look out and see, you know, you can see it resonating with people, and there's this certain head bob that looks, I don't know, pretty authentic.
Yeah, like reassuring kind of thing.
I guess I would add to the last question too, just, you know, it's Never Come Down. It's made it's been our sort of breakthrough song, and a lot of people know us because of that song.
Yeah.
But I like it. I mean, I would tell people that they can expect a bit more variety from us. You know, we've got some slower, vibier jams, more like you, is in a different sort of wheelhouse, but we're sort of trying to encompass all those vibes, and it's just kind of a party band.
Yeah, so good time. So expect like good times, I guess, at your show.
Different kinds of good times.
Yeah. So
sitting down, have a good time sitting down.
Yeah.
You can have a good time dancing.
You can have a good time anytime when you're at your show.
Yeah.
Basically. So I see you guys have like a pretty big summer. Like you're playing Way Home Festival. And so what else, I guess, can people expect from you guys? Like I know there's going to be an EP probably. Like, so what else? Like, what can people expect?
Well, right now we're just super happy to be playing these shows. I mean, I think that I'm speaking for myself here. I've caught a bit of the travel bug, stage bug. I'm really into playing anywhere all the time. Like I'm.
Yeah, we're ready to just get put to work, and you can definitely expect to hear some more tour dates and hopefully some more festival-like engagements. We're down.
And it's been super fun too, because we've got, you know, we have the EP, but we've got a lot of new tracks just sort of flopping around our heads that we're trying out, and that's really getting us excited to get back into the studio, which should be happening. I mean, we're always sort of sitting down in front of the Logic together and writing videos out, but yeah, more work. We like it.
That's good. So I have one final question. So I'm from the Extra Mile, and we go the extra mile for covering everything entertainment. Now, how does Brave Shores, I guess, go the extra mile?
You guys can come over for family dinners anytime you want.
Okay.
Everyone's invited.
Everyone.
My mom would be thrilled. Any fan of Brave Shores is probably welcome.
That's awesome. So, any, I guess, last words that you would like to say to our readers or fans? Just something you'd want to put out there?
Yeah, check us out. Talk to us online. We're really into
We
that.
need more numbers on our socials.
We're all users online.
And get us on Twitter. We need more numbers.
For sure.
Look more legit.